Hello, beautiful soul family. It's Hannah Love. 85-day live challenge. I love all of you so much. I am feeling well rested, well taken care of, well relaxed. And I'm so grateful because yesterday was just a huge freaking celebration for our totally unexpected, beautiful manifestation of this gorgeous retro Austin Powers home that we're staying in, for this Airbnb that we're staying in, because I'm a nomad, so I travel and I stay in all sorts of new places all the time, and I love it. I love new things. I love change. You know, I'm a Pisces. I adapt very well to change. It's been my whole life. I had a military family, so I've lived in 8 states. I've always been traveling. I've always been on the move. Professional packer here. But this live today is about self-care. Because if you watched my live last night, when I was giving you the tour of this fucking badass place that I'm so grateful for, this hidden gem, I was mentioning at the end of, what's up? Hello, what's up? Okay, I was mentioning at the end of the video that I was going to show you guys a rap that I made, which is all about activating the God within you. All my raps are conscious. All of my raps are about activating the God within you, essentially. And this one is really freaking powerful, but I woke up because I've been, with this eclipse and all the shadows that have been coming up for the collective. People have been doing a lot of shadow work, a lot of deep healing, and just being willing to receive our blessings, even when blessings are in disguise and when challenges arise. I woke up this morning with a really intense migraine, so I haven't been up on my stories usually. I'm always on my stories. And I had this intention of sharing this rap with you guys, but I'll share it when I'm feeling fully yes. I feel amazing, but I'm still from the migraine. But I'm still grateful, I'm still blessed. And this live is about self-care. How do you care for yourselves? Because sometimes we make, like yesterday, I made a commitment and I shared that I was going to, share my rap with you guys. And maybe my old self would have been like, well, you're not being in integrity, you just need to do it. But sometimes there's a discernment of when to be in integrity, and that sometimes your self-care comes first before the integrity of, okay, maybe you made a commitment with a friend, but you're extremely sick. Okay, it's more integrity to be, okay, I'm going to take care of myself and maybe cancel plans with a friend if I'm not feeling well. Okay, so your self-care is always going to be priority number 1, and that's always going to be in integrity and in alignment with your highest truth, because the divine always wants you to be taken care of before you go out and try to care for other people, especially for a lot of you. What's up? Hi. Especially for a lot of you that are healers and you're empaths and you're naturally loving and caring and giving love to others, but the divine is like, how much of that love are you giving towards yourself? Okay, because the more you love yourself, the more you care for yourself, the more that you can show up powerfully and give willingly without expectations, or share willingly without expectations. And so, hey, how's everybody doing today? How is the eclipse treating you? There's lots of DNA upgrades that are happening. A lot of you are going to be discovering so many new parts of yourself that you haven't met before. And maybe even shadow aspects, but also the aspects of yourself that you have fully accepted. Like the parts of yourself that you feel are divine and that you do love. And I feel like this eclipse is about unifying both. Unifying the the divine aspects, because it's all divine. Shadow is divine, and so is the parts of ourselves that we have accepted. The parts of ourselves that we do love. And I feel like this eclipse is about unifying the two together and falling more in love with ourselves. And the divine keeps saying, how deeply can you love yourself? How much can you care for yourself? How are you caring for yourself? You know, what are you eating? How are you talking to yourself? Are you waking up in the morning and are you, looking in the mirror and telling yourself how beautiful you are, how worthy you are? Or are you telling yourself the opposite? What are you feeding your consciousness with? Who are you hanging around? Are you hanging around people who uplift you, who support you, who love you, who are rising with you, or are dragging you down? Okay? And sometimes that can be vice versa, where we're the ones dragging our own selves down, because essentially it's ourselves, because we always have a choice. You always have a choice of who you're being and how you're acting, how you're treating yourself and other people. You ever see those memes about like saging rooms after you hang out with certain people? But it's like, but sometimes we can be those people. Maybe we need to sage ourselves a bit, okay? So self-care is the full spectrum of how much can you care for yourself? How are you treating yourself? What are you eating? What are you fueling your tank with? I just did a live the other day about what you're feeding your mind, body, and soul, your environment. Okay, and this environment is so abundant. Like, I even was talking about it last night, how important it is to be in an environment that is abundant, that is clean, cleaning your space. Okay, maybe your house is a mess. Clean that shit up, because your outer reality, your house, is a reflection of what's going on in your mind. Have you ever had your house that like messy before, and then you cleaned it up and you're like, oh my God, I feel amazing. I feel like so much clarity. I feel more free. I feel more open. Okay, so that is just another sign that your outer reality is a reflection of your inner reality. So the more that you can clean up your space around you, I definitely needed this today. Awesome. So the more that you can clean your space around you, and even your internal body, which means, EFT tapping, meditation, prayer, talking kindly to yourself. Okay, maybe you need a bath. Ask yourself, what can I do today to love myself even more? Okay, what does self-care even mean to me? Self-care doesn't mean, drinking four bottles of wine and getting fucked up because it's fun. Okay, that's just an example. I don't know. Okay, self-care is like, okay, maybe having like a glass of wine and watching like your favorite show on Gaia or something and learning something. I don't know. Like, it could be anything. So having discernment and awareness of what self-care means for you. And even for me, to be honest, I ate a little too many cookies last night. I was like, okay, I gotta chill right now. So having awareness and discernment of what self-care is and where your virtues lie. Because like my virtues is having fun, being free, and honesty are my main virtues. Yeah, Mario's laughing because we were both like, oh my God, we ate a little too many cookies last night. We gotta chill. So I'm about to go work out, and I drink green juice and everything because, we gotta balance the scales. Okay. What's up? So, yeah, like I was saying, like, sometimes our virtues, we can confuse, like, what lessons we're learning from certain virtues, or we can confuse, like, what actions are in alignment with our virtues. Like, example, for example, like I was saying, maybe one of your virtues is having fun. And maybe eating a lot of cookies is fun, but is it essentially totally in alignment with your higher self? Should you be eating all those fucking cookies? Probably not. And that's when but that's also where the self-care aspect comes in, when you can recognize it and be aware of it, and you can be like, you know what? This isn't in my highest and best, but I can unconditionally love and forgive myself and move forward and choose better next time. Okay, we always have a choice to choose between the light and choose between the dark. Okay? Get your laugh. Yeah. So we always have a choice to do better. And so that's just the divine message I came through today. How are you caring for yourself? Where can you make some pivotal changes in your life? Maybe you're not having enough self-care. You need to amplify the self-care. Maybe your idea of self-care hasn't been in your highest and best, okay? Maybe it hasn't been in total alignment. So how can you align the self-care? Because the more you care for yourself and you love for yourself, the universe, law of attraction, what you feel within is a reflection of your outer reality is a reflection of what you feel from within. So the more that you love yourself and you care for yourself, then the universe is going to treat you the same way, because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is not real. So love yourselves. How deeply can you love yourself? Where can you practice more self-care? And that's what I have to share today. I love you guys. And again, my psychic course, the Reclamation, Reclaiming Your Natural Psychic and Healing Gifts, the Divine Investment Plans, literally ends today. And anyone who purchases it today gets a free bonus of a 30-minute Theta Healing and Light Language coaching session with me. Okay, so if you want to purchase it, you would have to purchase it today, because today is the last day, and you get the free 30-minute session with me. Okay, so the link is in my bio if you want more information about it. If you want to purchase it, let me know. My light went off. And that is the end of the live. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. I love you. I love you. I'm sending you all the beautiful vibes, the self-care vibes.